Hello there!
Hi, everybody.
So today we are at home. Well, actually, we're at your home.
Welcome to my garage.
We're not at my home. Those are her flags.
Go Ravens.
So before we get started, I wanted to say a few words. Ready?
A few words.
A few words, yeah. No, but seriously, so today is Tuesday of this week, and Tuesday is a very big day because it is election day. And so what I wanted to say, yes, for us locally. So what I wanted to say is when it comes time, make sure you vote. Doesn't matter who you vote for, just make sure you vote so that you can have a vote, have a say.
Let your voice be heard.
Correct. So that was the first thing I wanted to say. 2, I'm wearing an old vest. We did discuss last week that I'm no longer going to be making new vests every week, but I do have material to continue to make new vests. So,
well, you kind of missed a few weeks because of, stay at home and COVID. And
correct.
People making mask materials hard to get a hold of.
Right.
A couple different things.
Mm-hmm. Material is really hard to get a hold of because people are making a lot of masks to help out, and they're selling them out of those fabrics, and so I'm not able to gather as much fabric as possible.
Out of just about any fabrics, because we have seen Walmart locally has put in those tiny little rolled up scraps of Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas
that aren't even a full yard. They're not even a full yard.
Yeah, those little scraps.
So yeah, they put out Halloween, and Halloween is gone.
Yep.
Just gone. And we're in August.
Yeah.
So like yeah, with Disney and Universal and all the theme parks, normally we're just starting. What was it? I think it was 4 days ago. Would have been our first Halloween party at Magic Kingdom.
So that would have been all decorated and ready to go.
And they still are decorating. So we are going to try and see that this year. So they are still going to decorate like they normally do. They're just not doing Halloween events. And then Howl-O-Scream has announced that they are doing Halloween events, so we're going to try to make it one of those. But Mom isn't into the scary stuff, so that'll be me and another person.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've had enough horror in my life, naturally.
Yeah, she woke up to this every morning, so. But the reason why we're coming to you from home, from Mom's home, is because of these lovely boxes. So we're doing an unboxing. No, I'm joking. I'm not one of those vlogs at all.
We're box head.
We're not a unbox vlog. But the reason why we're here is to unbox these, and the reason why we're here to unbox these is during the quarantine. A friend of mine turned me onto this game that I was really skeptical about, and I gotta say that they're not a sponsor at all. But it's a claw game. And Mom,
I played for a little while.
Well, when you were younger, you were really good at claw games.
Oh, yeah. I used to win a whole bunch of prizes and things. I have little metal horses, and I've gotten watches and a bunch of cool things. And we used to have a machine in the bowling alley where my parents bowled. And that's where they would give me like $5, and I'd go get a bunch of change and just play in the arcades. And the claws was one of my favorite games.
And the thing is Mom is better at those claw games, which is 1, standing in person.
Yes.
So there's no lag time. And then 2, those are triple claw games. To where it's the 3 claw.
This.
Yep.
And they grab it and come up with it, and then they hold it and they drop it.
So Mom is better at those
yes.
than I am. But I found this claw game during the quarantine when we were stuck at home. Like I said, a friend of mine turned me onto it, and I got really good at this game. And what they do is they're out of Japan, so it's taken a while for us to get the boxes.
Especially if things held up in like customs because of COVID.
Right. So we finally got some of our boxes. Now, both of these are open because I had to do some inventory. And this isn't. Now, this is a big load, but this isn't everything that I've won from this company. And I've got to tell you that every day I get 2 free tickets to do 2 free plays. But you can also purchase more moves. So I have purchased a few, but I will tell you, don't fall into that trap because you will lose money quick if you don't set a boundary. So I have a boundary set whenever I do it. If I do intend on using cash, it's 1 or 2 moves more. I never do anything more than that because that is, like I said.
Like I said, I tried to play this game. I had absolutely no luck whatsoever. Camera view switches. it messes with me as to where I've got the claw versus where the item is. So yeah, I am no good at this.
So we are going to show you these items, and then after we show you, I'm going to put the winning videos of the items that are in this stuff. Now, the reason why Mom is here is because in this stuff, I had won way back before quarantine Mom's Mother's Day present. And it's in here.
It's finally here.
And not only did I win Mom's Mother's Day present, but I also won my aunt's Mother's Day present, which is in here. So we're gonna go through this, and I'll show you a whole bunch of stuff, because this company, it's not just stuffed animals. You are going to see a whole lot of stuffed animals.
And it's not one of those fake games. Like sometimes you get the hey win money, hey win prizes, hey win gift cards, or Amazon or PayPal cards. It's not one of those fake games. You actually get the stuff.
Right. Which is what I get asked about all the time, because I do post my winning videos on my personal Facebook. Is, do you gain the stuff? Yes. This is real stuff. It's tangible. You'll see it. We'll pull it out. It does take a while to get here. Like we said, it's from Japan, so it makes sense. It's just like ordering from the company Wish.
Yes.
Is out of, I believe they're out of China, right? Or are they also out of Japan?
Wish, I think, is out of China.
Okay.
But same thing. Like
but it's the same thing.
Something, you're waiting like 3-4 months before you get it.
And when you get it, it's like Christmas.
Right.
So let's start going through this. Like I said, a whole lot of this is stuffed animals that I've won. This box I received first, I'd say about a month ago.
Okay.
And then this box we received today.
Yes.
So we will go through this box. Like I said,
I will just hold the flat flaps for you.
And I won a lot of like Pokemon stuff.
This one doesn't have my gift in it, does it?
It does not.
Okay, because I was going to hide it.
So we have a squirrel stuffed animal.
Oh, that's cute.
For Pokemon, like I said, the top box is pretty much Pokemon. And there is some stuff that is double, because I found that if I could win it, I could definitely win it again using the same machine. So this is a squirrel. He's a stuffed animal. When you look at the machine in the camera, squirrel.
Oh, I say it looks like a turtle.
Yeah, it's a cross between a turtle
and a squirrel.
See, a turtle, and then he's got a little squirrel tail.
So he's a squirtle.
Yep, Squirtle.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah. He's also a water Pokemon, so he squirts water. Squirtle. Yeah.
So he's a spitting squirtle.
Right. So then I won this, which is a Flareon, evolution of Eevee, or an Eeveelution. And then
it looks like it's got a problem in the backside.
Oh, that's its tail.
That's a tail?
It's a giant fire puff. Normally it's reversed, but it's just the way you say it. Yep. So
I am not a knowledgeable person when it comes to Pokenation.
And then I won a Growlithe.
That's cute.
Which is like a fire dog of some sorts. And then I won a second Growlithe, because like I said, I did notice that with some machines, it is easier to win over and over.
Okay. Haha. And they sent you a free screw.
Actually, I believe this screw is actually from something of ours back home. So, what I'm saying is I have a screw loose. Yeah.
Michael's garage is full of a lot of woodworking things with nails and screws.
Yeah. So that's the first box. As you can see, the company's name, and I can show it right here. It is Toreba, or Torebo. Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that is the game itself.
And it's a crane game.
Yes. Now, this one has Mom's Mother's Day present.
I go look.
And Mom actually gets to choose.
Ooh, I get a choice. There's more than one.
You do.
Oh.
I believe that when we discussed it, you chose between one of these. So this is what I won her.
I'm not liking.
And it's very stunning, very beautiful. And this is the other one that is the same way, but a different princess. So she gets to choose between one of the two.
He's giving away hints. It's a princess.
So, Mom, you can look, because One is Ariel and the other is Rapunzel. Now I won 2 Rapunzels, so there's a second Rapunzel in this box.
I don't want Ariel.
You want Rapunzel, so this one is yours.
This is pretty.
And then we have Ariel.
Wow.
From The Little Mermaid. And then I have a second Rapunzel that I won, because like I said, once you win one, you realize you can win another.
Well, this picture on this side is bigger.
It is, yes.
And it's written, it's written in Japanese. It's written in Japanese.
And then I won myself.
I'm going to open mine in a minute. Oh, you got Alice.
Alice in Wonderland to go with my house.
Cute too. Looking through, what is it? Looking through the rabbit hole.
Where'd you see that?
That's what it looks like. She's looking through the rabbit hole. Because it has her shadow.
But it is like an anniversary clock. It has like the anniversary chime down in the bottom center of it. Which is awesome because, Mom, you have 3 anniversary clocks, right?
I have 3 anniversary clocks. I have a 1 year, a 5 year, and a 10 year.
Awesome.
And we skipped the 15 and the 20, and you're 2 years away from 25.
Woohoo!
Yeah. That means I get a bigger ring.
Now,
let me hold this.
My aunt doesn't live here. She lives in a different state. And so this is something we're going to have to ship to her. But this is her Mother's Day present. And this, she's really into Hello Kitty.
Yes.
And what this is, now I'm going to take it and I'm going to open it.
Oh, she won't be mad at you.
So that we can show you what it is. Now when I won this, she had just gotten really big into crocheting.
And she was complaining that her basket she had was old and was starting to fall apart on her. And she needed a new basket, but she didn't have a lot of room to store a basket.
So this is a collapsible basket. Yeah, it has a zipper on the top. Oh, not only is it a collapsible basket, but it's a refrigerator basket.
Yes, like a cooler.
So I will push this down so that it is the basket.
And it's got little legs on it.
So this is like a picnic basket is what it is.
Yeah. Which would be perfect for her yarn.
And like you said, it's a cooler. So it's got this like cooling stuff on the inside. So if she doesn't want to use it for yarn, she wants to use it as a picnic, she can use it as a picnic basket. So yeah, it's got
a lunch basket.
A whole bunch of little Hello Kitties on it. And a Hello Kitty design. With Hello Kitty at the table, here she is sitting on a rug. So yeah, that's what we had won her.
on a couch over here.
Oh yeah. But that's what I had won her for Mother's Day.
Which was cool. And she can fold it and collapse it back up.
Yep.
And that way she won't have to really worry about a place to store it.
Right. If I can get it to fold and collapse back up just like that. But yeah, of course we'll send that to her so that she has it.
It'll probably fit in that other box.
Yeah, it'll fit right back down in this. We can send that.
Ship it to her that way.
With my screw loose. So I do have a few more Pokemon. I got my all-time favorite Pokemon, which is Vulpix. Sort of like a Firefox. I have Piplup, which is like a water penguin. And I ended up getting 2 of those.
They like water, don't they?
They do, because they're penguins.
So do squirrels.
Yeah.
Is Pokemon based on a water sport?
It is not.
It's Pokemon.
Pokemon. And I got myself a Charmander, which is like a fire dragon. And he's winking, see? His tail is hard. It's like made of a plastic.
Yeah.
And then something I can really tell you about all of these stuffed animals is they are the softest stuffed animals that can be. And here I can prove that. There you go, Mom.
Squishy.
So there's that one, which is like a fuzz type. You can see the fuzz all around it.
Yeah.
And then this one is another type, and that one's like super soft.
Hello.
And then I have a new buddy for our filming bag, because that's what he's used for. This is a Geodude. He really rocks. Because he's a rock Pokemon.
He looks mad.
Yeah. So that is the last Pokemon we have out of the
I don't want to hang
boxes.
on this camera because I don't know where we're taking me.
Yeah.
What we're going to be doing, where we're going to be going. And if it's a hot theme park, oh my.
Now, there is one last stuffed animal, and I am going to take it out of the bag. And I'm going to say that I have won the opposite. So I won this one first, months back, and then I'd say about 3 weeks after that, I ended up winning the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And they go with my bedroom because in my bedroom, my headboard is Bambi and Feline from the movie Bambi.
Yes.
And so this one came out
because
first.
In case you don't know, Michael is a big Disney fan.
Yeah. So this one came out first before I saw the other one. So I have the other. I don't have it yet. It's being shipped to me, but I have won the other one. So this one is Miss Bunny.
Oh, yep.
From
Fix her
Bambi.
ears.
Yep, she's got little foldable ears.
Oh, how cute.
And she will go perfect.
She's soft.
She is. She's super soft. She'll go perfect with my headboard to stay on the bed. And like I said, I do have the other one. I have one Thumper who's the exact same size, exact same shape, and so they can be together.
Aww.
And then
You got one more thing in here.
I do. I have one last thing. And I'm going to open it so that you guys can see it, but then I'm going to put it back in the plastic wrap. Now this goes to my best friend Tiffany. And I told her that I won this for her. That's made of denim.
Yes.
Now,
I got a piece of paper. Okay, and go.
Tiffany loves Snoopy.
You want that side, I'll take this side.
I do, but first, this is the soft side, which is like fur. Now this is a throw blanket, but it can also be used.
Well, it has a button and a hook, so you can
wrap it around
roll
you.
it, wrap it around you.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for like storage for rolling.
Like a cloak.
What?
Because it's a throw
Like
blanket.
a cape.
Yep, it's a throw blanket. So I did say she likes
Like
Snoopy.
Snoopy and the Baron.
And she's my best friend, so I felt
with you.
that this was the absolute best thing I could possibly give her. Now, I did give her the Marie Diamond portrait, which you guys saw before, but it says Peanuts, they are good friends. And it's got Snoopy and Charlie Brown and Woodstock on it, and I felt that this was the absolute best item to give her. So like Mom said, there's a little button. The button goes over there to the strap, and then it wraps around you like a cloak. Now, if you want the denim on the inside, that's fine. If you want the fuzzy part on the inside, that's also fine.
Sorry,
You just fold it the other way. Maybe. There we go. And then it just wraps around you.
Cute. Okay.
So, that is absolutely everything that we got from Turbo as of right now.
That you've received. Not everything you won, but everything
Right.
you've received so far.
And like I said, I will wrap this back up and it can go back in the plastic. And then we will get it to Tiffany.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I didn't have much luck with this game. But I'm old school, and I guess with me, with some games, you just have to put it right in front of me. Because it wouldn't be the same playing pinball like this versus when you beat the machine and you play pinball.
Right. Now, I will tell you before we shoot to the clips of me winning all these items,
Okay.
that we did discuss that you worked with the 3-prong claw that
Yes.
came down the claw. You know, like the green aliens.
Ooh, the claw.
Most of these are two-pronged with a like pincher grab. And what I have found when it comes to playing this game is it's not how you can pick it up. It's how you can move the item so that it falls off.
Yeah, I noticed some of them, if you want to talk about the internals of the game, I noticed some of them had like a loop to another loop.
Mm-hmm.
And then the idea is to get one of the claw, just to catch it, lift it, and either spin and twist and drop through,
mm-hmm.
or it just kind of lifted it and dropped it like here, and it made it closer to the edge.
Right.
Because some of these have, and they're smart.
Ping pong drops.
They put these loops with the prize hanging down on these long metal rack things.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kind of like wedge it in there to where you gotta pick up this double loop, which would be like your prize down here, to pick it up, and it twists to pull them both through.
Right. Which is how I won my Charmander, actually.
Yeah.
Was one of those pick up and drops. So this Charmander, I have won a second Charmander.
And they have like a weighted ping pong ball one, where you gotta get all these ping pongs in the thing, and it weights down, and then it drops the prize.
Yep.
So they have a lot of different
Or there's a red hole where you gotta drop the ping pong in.
And we all know how fast ping pongs bounce. They're like a little old time bouncing balls.
Right. So they do have a whole bunch of machines, but most of them are about moving the item over the edge. So let's take a look at all these wins, and then when we come back, Mom should have this completely unboxed. We can take a look at it.
Okay. I put in some batteries. It takes 2 AA's, one for the pendulum and one for the clock itself. It does not have a chime. Most chime clocks chime on the hour or the quarter hour.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I've set mine at 12 o'clock to see if it did chime, but it does not. Still very pretty.
And then I took mine out of the box, and here is a closer look at it so that you can see the detail in it. And then I only put a battery in the pendulum for now. I will when I get home set the clock and then hang it.
The whole thing is plastic, but it's still very pretty.
It is. It is painted plastic. And it's very nice. I like it.
And Michael brought up one fact, which is, here is the box size. If you might want to hold the box.
Well, it's going to be the other side, but yes.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be that side.
And so when you hold it, it is actually the size that is on the box.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not something that's wrapped in a lot of foam and plastic.
Right.
It's actually the size of the box.
So, you did see...
Thank you for my Mother's Day gift.
You're welcome. I'm sorry it took so long to get here.
That's okay.
Something that you guys did see is the video of when I won the Geodude. I was actually going for the tiny Vulpix because you guys saw the size of the Geodude. But I ended up winning the Geodude instead by accident. But we've got him. He's set up on our film bag, and that's where he's gonna be. That's where we're gonna keep him.
He's probably gonna help hold the tripod.
More than likely.
Back a little bit. Sometimes Michael's tripod has a tendency to go a little AWOL off the backpack.
I just gotta tell you, Mom, though, Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
It never has fallen out. Not yet. Knock on wood. It has not fallen out, but it has tried.
I do believe that we are expecting to receive another large box like this within a week or two. It is in the States. We did talk about this took a lot to get through customs, so it was in the States during the quarantine furlough time. So it took a lot. So because it was coming from China, it had to go through customs and LAX airport.
Yeah.
And so it took a lot to get from LAX to here. But I do have, like, it does give you tracking numbers.
Which if you drive it, technically is like 4 days because it's from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Right. But you couldn't because we were all quarantined, so we couldn't cross states, which was the issue.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
I wanted to add, when I was playing the game, and you kind of flip through what they're offering, and you just pick that game and hope to win it. It's not just stuffed animals or collapsible baskets. Sometimes there's a small kitchen appliance.
So with the other stuffed animals that I received, one of the things that I have won, and I haven't received the second one, so I've won 2 of them, is a sweeper. It's not an actual...
It's almost like a Roomba.
Yes, but a Roomba is a vacuum.
Yeah, but not for carpets.
So a Roomba is a vacuum, so this is like a sweeper, sort of like a Swiffer sweeper.
And I've seen some themed, like, toasters, waffle makers, because they do have theme categories too, where they have a Disney, they have a Marvel, then they have the Pokemon category.
Harry Potter, all sorts of anime, there's clothing. I saw like a robe, some pajamas.
Yeah, there's the beach towels.
Yep, which is what the other box contains. It's a whole bunch of towels.
There was even like a pocket watch, a couple pocket watches, some digital watches.
Some figurines.
Yeah.
There's just a whole bunch of stuff on this website.
It's not just stuffed animals and toys.
But I will reiterate 2 things. Once again, we are not a sponsor to Turbo.
No.
We don't get paid for any of the videos we do, not just from Turbo, but for any of the videos we do this for fun. So we don't get paid for it. So 1, we're not a sponsor, and 2, if you do start this, until you start to learn how to play the game
and win things,
don't use any money.
Yeah, just use your freebies daily and just have like fun, like, oh yeah, let me play a claw machine, couple rounds.
Yep, because there are other channels that are dedicated on how to play this.
Yeah,
which is what I've watched to be able to win all this stuff.
YouTube has some of those.
Correct. So there are definitely other channels that teach you how to win these games, which is, like I said, how I've won this stuff. But like Mom said,
and if you're an older generation and you're used to playing the old games and doing it like in person, Don't be disappointed if you're like me and you're just not coordinated to do it on an electronic.
Because there is a lag time
Yes.
that you have to learn. The thing has to ship from here in Florida to Japan. Using a real live crane
Feed,
game.
yeah.
So yeah, there is that. I think it's like a millisecond or two lag time, which isn't bad for the fact that it has to travel.
But
to
if
tell
you're like
this
me and you're
crane.
playing that, you don't realize, and so you have the tendency to release the claw like this much from where you should have released it.
Yep. So it is definitely
which is why I was no good at the game.
Definitely a learn how to do sort of thing.
But it's fun, and it is real stuff. It's not like, oh, you won like X amount of points and cash your points in.
When I say I'm good at this, you guys saw maybe what this is, almost 20 items.
I
have like 30 more on its way. Like I am good at this. So as it comes in, we will show you so that you can see what all we've won. I won't show you. What
they even have
ahead
bigger
of time.
stuffed animals. They have like big life-size stuffed animals. Some of them. They have some little teeny ones.
And keep in mind, it is the metric system that they're using because they're out of Japan.
Yes.
So everything is in
not
centimeters.
inches.
So when you think this was marked at 58 centimeters, this is 58 centimeters. That's what.
And your brain initially goes, "What? I'm looking at a rabbit that's going to be this tall."
Right, because in the video feed, it's like this.
Yeah, it's that close.
And you're like, "Whoa, that thing's huge!" But in reality, it's about the size of the box. So I can tell you this Charmander, when I saw it, I thought was smaller. So sometimes you get surprised by bigger items.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you get surprised by smaller items.
It's just a fun little pastime.
Yep. So thanks for joining us today.
Well, I had fun. I got my Mother's Day gift. Yay.
Which, by the way, was like 5 months ago. Which is funny because her birthday's just in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Which
means I'll be waiting till Christmas to get that one.
So yeah, exactly. I'll have to win it the week before, and it'll take 4 months to come around. You know, it'll be Mother's
next
Day.
year's birthday.
So thanks for joining us. Playing this game is a whole lot of fun. I'm so glad that my friend turned me onto it. So thank you. You know who you are. Thank you so much. It's such a fun game. And then being the end of our video, we now say keep laughing with us.
Keep laughing.
Bye guys.
Bye.